Go to the street now, ask the smoker, who is God? You say, I beg go, leave Baba God, leave Baba God. Baba God, now the most powerful God. Now he create the heaven and the earth. If you no fear God, now you sabi you. Meanwhile, he's smoking, he doesn't fear God. But he's telling you, if you no fear God, now you sabi you. So he has a scientific knowledge about God, but he doesn't have a relationship with God. This level is called gnosis. There are 5 levels of knowledge that you will have about God. The first level of knowledge you have about God is a doctrinal knowledge. And it's also a scientific knowledge. And this level of knowledge and intimacy is based on what you heard from others or what your mind processed by reason of what you heard from others. Now, that level of knowledge is called the awareness of God. Now, many persons have started ministry there. So they gather messages from people and preach it. And when they are preaching it, they are sweating. And because they are intelligent and they are energetic, you look at them, you say, Kai, this person is on fire for God. He's empty inside. Go close to him, you will hear. He will lament from Monday to Saturday. And say, oh, this thing no easy. This thing no the work. When will God help us? But when it comes to the altar, hello marketwa. Do you know the power of God? Do you know that God raises the dead? God can turn your story around. Dry bones can live again. Dry bone. And very intelligent and aggressive. He knows about God. It's called idol. It's good. It's a beginner's level, but you must journey. Sometimes you finish from a retreat, 7 days. You prayed, you fasted, you studied. You now go home, shower. The next day as you are driving to the office, the Holy Ghost will now come and start teaching you what happened at the retreat. It is when you were going to work on Monday that the retreat will now become profitable. Because that's when the Holy Ghost came to give you awareness. And the Holy Ghost can show you one thing from that 7 days. And that one thing the Holy Ghost shows you will be more important than the last 7 days. In fact, that's what will give meaning to the last 7 days. So when people know that knowing God is beyond the brain, they will start having a relationship with the Holy Ghost. Because the Holy Ghost is the one that will shift you from mental knowledge to awareness, where you begin to perceive God. You begin to experience, perceive God. This is why Christianity is a life you practice. Some people think Christianity is come to church on Sunday, enjoy the worship and go home. It's deeper. It's a school of the spirit. Because there are many people who have experience of God, but they cannot apply it. So although they know God, but if you are around them, you won't profit. When a man is able to apply his experience with God, that man has entered another level of knowledge. That knowledge is a knowledge that is not just experiential, but it is fruitful. It can produce result.